Hello folks, I hope that you are having just a great day today. Today we're going to head back to this collection of short stories. We're going to take a look at an Ambrose Bierce short story called The Stranger, which is 4 pages long. It would be modern flash fiction. It didn't even take me 10 minutes to read, probably more like 6 or 7. So I'm not going to spend too much of your time talking about it because it's a short story. It's a shorter horror short story by Ambrose Bierce. It has a sort of ghost story element to it. But I do want to go ahead and bring it to your attention. Ambrose Bierce is somebody who I have a great opinion of. He is a great wordsmith. He writes a shorter stories that are incredibly well done and take longer to read because they are just incredibly evocative. His descriptions, his technique, his craft, his pacing, it's all brilliant. And he's one of my favorite horror short story writers because of that. He wrote a lot of horror short stories during his time. And I love taking a deep dive into one every now and then. We've taken a look at everything from an appearance at Owl Creek Ridge, an occurrence at Owl Creek Ridge, not an appearance, to some of his other things. And I think he's just an incredibly strong stuff that comes from his pen. So now we're taking a look at The Stranger, which I'm giving a little bit lower than I normally give him. It's probably just a 7 out of 10, but because I don't think it's the ending is as good as it could have been. But I do think it's a solid story, and I wanted to bring it to your attention. And again, his stuff is past its copy date, so I'll also be able to link it to you online if you want to just read it online. And again, it won't even take you that long to read, so I'm not going to spend that much of your time. But basically, we're going to be opening up with a cross-country travel that's being relayed to these people that are crossing the country as well. And one of them is going to tell this story of something that he encountered while he was journeying. He's going to start off and give us the names of the people that were journeying with him, and he's very careful to give them. He'll actually give them twice in his first couple of paragraphs as he's telling the story, and then he moves on and he'll start telling the story of what's happening and what had happened and how they got lost and what happened after they did, and who was chasing them and what wound up happening to them, and you'll follow all of that along over 4 pages. After a page in. So again, it's very fast, it's very quick, and it would take very little of space in a modern collection like this one, and very little of your time to actually read. So I'm not going to spend too much of your time with it. But Ambrose Bierce is a talented guy. This is a talented story. He does a good job with it. And again, I think it's a 7 out of 10. It's my first short story I've ever read by Bierce, and I'm giving a 7 out of 10 to it rather than like an 8 or a 9 or a 10 to. But, you know, it's okay. It happens sometimes. It's not the biggest deal in the world. But have you read The Stranger? What did you think of it? Did you agree or disagree with any of my thoughts or takes in it? I would be more than happy to engage you with it further in the comments below. If you like this video, please feel encouraged to hit that subscribe button. There's going to be a lot more of these to follow. And finally, hey, I just want to thank you for taking some time out of your day and investing into my video. We all have so many things that are happening in our lives, right? And we're being pulled in so many different directions. So the fact that you spent this time with me is incredibly humbling, and I appreciate it. So thanks again, and have a great day.